Thrive. This is Kristina. I'm back again and I have a fun mini lesson for us today. We're going to talk about forces. And just about every action that we do has a push or a pull force or a combination of both. And today we're going to make a fun little hopper popper. I'm going to show you how mine works and then we're going to get busy making one. My little hopper popper is going to... So to make our hopper popper today, you should have everything needed in your kit. So you should have a 3x6 cardboard piece. You should have a couple rubber bands. You should have your ruler, a pen or pencil handy, and a pair of scissors. So if you think about forces, we do it all day long. We're using a push or a pull force when we don't even realize it. When you're pinching something, you're using a push force. When you're dragging something, you're pulling it. You're using the force of pull. So many different things that we do throughout the day are either a push or a pull force or a combination of both. So this little hopper popper, after we are done making it, we're going to talk about what kind of force is being used to make it pop up in the air. All right, so we're first going to get our 3x6 cardboard. And we're going to make a line from the corner to corner, just like this. Then we're going to do it diagonally, corner to corner, on the other edges. We'll end up with a nice X. Just like this. Now we're going to find the middle. It's pretty easy to find the middle of this because the two lines, the two diagonal lines, cross in the exact middle. We're going to line that up, make a line down. Then we're going to go in about an inch. So if you have your ruler and you want to measure an inch from this edge to right here, and then make a line one end to the other. And do the same thing on this end, an inch in. And make another line. All right, your cardboard should look like this. It looks like a lot of lines right now. If you can find the triangles, these little triangles that our lines made, let's just go ahead and color those, just so you know what you're going to be cutting. We don't want to cut anything else, but we will be cutting out these triangles, just like this. We're going to make little notches. So we're going to do a little snip here, a little snip here. There's our first notch. Here. There's our second notch. Here. And here. And one more. All right, so now your piece of cardboard should look just like this. We're going to find our center line again, and you can have your ruler help you. Put that there, and then we're going to fold it over the ruler, or if you don't want the ruler, and it's easier to do it on the table. You have a hard surface underneath, and then try to fold it over the ruler. It really does help. Okay, so I folded it over the ruler. And you can take your ruler out. And you should have it folded. Then you're going to take your rubber bands you just have one big rubber band, that's fine. I'm just gonna double it over, or you can take two smaller rubber bands. They'll look like this. Okay. And since this is called a hopper popper, we're going to draw whatever we want on here. So if you want to think of your own animal that hops, some examples, a bunny hops, grasshoppers hop, a frog hops, whatever you want to draw on there. Take a couple seconds and make, I really like frogs, so I'm going to make a little frog. But you can make whatever you want on your cardboard and your hopper popper. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make it yours. Mine's going to be a super happy little frog. He's got a big smile. Alright, here's my little hopper popper. He's ready to hop and pop. So, to make him hop, we're going to flatten it out and straighten your rubber bands. It can be tricky. You can also keep it down flat on your table and then use the help of your ruler to keep it flat. So, before I let it go, we're going to talk about the force that's being used. The rubber band is being straightened out, so it's actually pulling to be straight. And then it's going to pull back to the center to go back to where it wants to be, to where it normally is. And that force, that pulling force, is going to pop it up into the air. And you can go ahead and experiment with different ways to do it and see how high you can get your hopper popper to go. So let's see how high my guy will go. He did pretty good, but I could probably do better. So let's try this again. I'm not going to use I'm just going to use my fingers. There we go. So in this example, we used pulling forces. We pulled to make the rubber bands straight, and then the rubber bands pull to the center to go back to normal. So this is a pulling force, and that force propels your hopper popper in the air. All right, my friends, you guys have fun hopping and popping.